There we are. I'm trying to be quiet. I need some of my own music. Which one? This one? Ooh. There we go. Give me a moment. I return. At least I think I'm live, right? I think I am. Should be, right? I don't know what it looks like on YouTube. Let's see. Can I see if I'm live? I am. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. There's my music. I'm trying to see. There we go. That's what it looks like. Okay, good. Now I can tell what I'm looking at. Wonderful. Now I know what I'm looking at. Great, great, great. I wonder if anybody cares if I'm live on YouTube. here we are. Hello everybody. It is I, it's SkyQuetch. And I am live on YouTube because I am not usually live on YouTube. Somebody might tell me to shut up, but I'm trying to keep my voice very low. I can see my volume over there. So I want to keep my voice in the green zone. If I get too loud, maybe I should only talk over here, because I know I sound rather clear. Let me see. Let me turn down my ears. That sounds a little better, so now I can hear my own voice. Okay. My wall is nice and green. So you can see what I'm looking at here. Normally if I'm on Picar2, normally Picar2 I would be able to do whatever I want. But in order to get more attention, I have to stream on YouTube, I believe. But all this is just work. Occasionally, well, the reason I want to do Picar2 is because originally I would do NSFW, but lately that's not really been a thing. So I wonder if I can keep working here. Really, going live is an excuse to just try to hyper focus. I guess I don't really have TV going, and having a camera and an audience and the I guess the eye on me, somebody can say hi. Doesn't always happen, but anyway. See, so I can't work on like copyright music sort of stuff, I like to be busy, but I can't work on my Apple Tree stuff, It's very odd. It's very restrictive working on YouTube, but it gives an excuse to be autism and loop my own music. It's my own music. I have a couple of my own musics I have a whole selection that are mine. Trying to think. I have commissions. I have lore. I have comics. Can't really work on animations because the music is always a hassle to work with. I don't know, maybe I just want to doodle, Maybe that's what this is for. And then I do the other stuff on Picar2, I do like trying to do all the silly stuff. Like all the silly stuff that I posted. where I'm just being a weirdo. Oh, goodness gracious. What is this? It's a bag. There we are. You can see, oh, my back has been improved, actually. Ooh, ow. That hurts. But I gotta watch my voice, see? I gotta stay in the green. Hopefully I can stay down here. I hope this does not bother them. I hope. I need to be able to work at night. I need to be able to talk at night. I don't know why I can only be awake at night. There's a disorder happening and I can't control it. I can't be awake during the day. So I must be like this. Dr. Pepper. It matches the background. Everything I have is red. Look at this. Even the Dr. Pepper is red. And if I play video games, I play with a red controller. I got red headphones. And my keyboard that lights up, I turn the lights red. So, did y'all know my favorite color is red? Which is great because it stands out on green, which is a stealth color. Green is my brother's favorite color. I want to do something silly. I do. I have some brains. Since I can't entirely do serious work on YouTube, I just want to scrunge around. Here we are. I got my real controller. This is the one meant for art. This is the one meant for art. This bag here is donuts. Sorry for extra weird noises, but that's for when I feel like eating bread with sugar. You know, I got a bit of a mess here. Ooh. I have a short auxiliary. You're gonna hear some double noises. I don't care. I need I had my blanket on the floor because I don't want to make the carpet dirty. Let me just, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. Plug back in. I've gotten these old headphones. I got them in 2019. So they're Skull Candies. Old Skull Candies, and they're just really good. My stepbrother, he got me some really nice headphones they got the noise canceling and stuff, but these are old, so they're just good, right? Minus noise canceling, they just sound good. So the music that I listened to was composed on this. Rather, the music I am listening to right now, I made it. I wrote this. So it's fortunate that I got stuff to loop, on YouTube, you know? Oh, my back. Feels better when I actually move it. part of this is I need my doctor, my old doctor needs to see what I look like, because they haven't seen what I look like, I don't think. I used to be really big because I got sick. So my roommate let me use his rising desk, so I can stand up to work now. I got like bone spurs or something, so hopefully they can get me to the doctor soonish. We're working on it. You know, I need the money for support. Anyway, thinking. Ooh, sorry for the noise. I have these lifted up so I can hear myself. They don't have transparency because they're old. They don't have transparency or no noise canceling. They only sound good. But if I lift them, that's old school transparency. Just, you know. Ooh. I gotta bend. Hear that? My body just does that. That's what I get for being a veteran. What am I working on? What's in my brain? Let me figure it out. Do you like my all-seeing eye? It's because I can see you. And look at the snacks. These are some really good snacks. Shrimp crackers, really good. I want to make this one. This one needs to be accurate. This is small. It's about that big. Where's the... Oh, there. Put that. Oops. This looks way better. I'm gonna replace the file. go. Yeah, that looks great. Chuckaleen, 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 chuckaleen. Chuckaleen, chuckaleen. That's like a... Chuckaleen means shrimp in Nahuatl. Nahuatl is, you know, the Aztec language. I do be trying to learn a little bit of that. So I started incorporating that into my lore and my art. So Chuckaleen is like those shrimp crackers. Oh, hello, hello. I see you. I see you. Hello. I'm trying to keep it down so I don't wake up my neighbor. So Chuckaleen is shrimp. So this is like the shrimp cracker I like. I love shrimp cracker. There's like maybe a minute delay on my vocals to what I see. So I'm going to answer vocally. So back and forth may be slow. But anyway, Chuckaleen means shrimp. And so this one you see is on fire. It's I use Noah script for the writing. So the white text says Chuckaleen. Chuckaleen. You can see Chuckaleen. Chichiltik. So Chichiltik. Chuckaleen. You know, spicy chili. Spicy Chuckaleen. Lore. This was for Laura. Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah. I'm just working. And I'm trying to keep it down so nobody knocks. I don't want nobody knocking. All right, I'm trying to keep it down. My back hurts though. Hopefully they don't complain about me complaining about my back, because my back hurts. I'm gonna complain if they complain about me complaining about my back. So anyway, I got food. I got them crappy MREs. They gave me some food that they're, you know, they got some emergency food that they didn't want to eat because the mom, they had somebody that was living here and they left it. So I'm like, hey, I'll eat that. This is some lasagna. I'm good. I'm trying to save money. I wanna eat fast food so bad, but I want food. This is what I got to eat. This ain't bad though. You know, I know how to cook, so... Ooh, sorry about the squeaks. I'm trying to eat food. So... anybody knows me. I used to be big. Ooh, sorry for the squeak. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry, that's getting me too. I promise that's it. I got more in this bag, but that's my leftovers. I'll save it for tomorrow. I went out to 7-Eleven so I can yeah, you saw me, what I said about The roommate. Mm-hmm. Um, they're all right. It's just hard to live with, because I got disorders, you know, and it's sort of one of those things where I definitely said what I had, and and they didn't like fully believe it was as bad as I said it was. Because it's like I'm a veteran, right? I was basically abused by my parents after I came back from the Navy. So, what is it? I'm hunching over because, oh my god, I just went. Wow, that was actually throwing me back. Holy shit. Oops. My the Navy messed me up, right? And it when I came back, my parents did not give me any rest, right? You know, I was a cook, right? So I was a cook, so instead of them saying, hey, you're back from the Navy, you can rest. You don't have to do any of that anymore, right? They said, ooh, hoo hoo, you have the skills now, right? You know how to cook. You can do that for us. So it's basically like I got forced into doing that at the threat of being homeless for about 2 or 3 years. And then I moved out. And I had an apartment for a year or two. And in 2021, I had to move back. So I got stuck with them again, right? Rent drove me mad. You know, the family treated me as they treated me, right? They they said, oh yeah, we'll let you do your art, and sometimes we'll babysit. We'll need you to babysit, right? And that was a lie, because it turned into one day they needed to babysit. Then eventually it was just every day, you know? They're like, oh, we need you, and they could be right there in the living room, and I would not be able to work on anything. It got scary. Like I could not work on anything because when I tried to start on anything, I was scared I would be interrupted. So even now, that's why it's hard for me to try to speak, because somebody doesn't want me to work and talk. I need to be able to talk. And somebody complains about me being too loud during work, or too loud because they're trying to sleep. And I have my sleep disorder. I'm awake at night because that's how I was in the Navy. That's how I was at home afterwards, So I'm basically nocturnal, thanks to the Navy and, and I have no control over that. That's just how I'm permanently like this. I have to be able to work at night and talk. But somebody always, I don't know. I would love to be able to afford a home and have it actually be my home, you know? But, you know, I'm thankful to have a roof over my head. So I do my best to respect the, you know, it's not my house. I need a dentist. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. You know, the VA doesn't give you, the VA doesn't give you dental. I'm just going to the dentist. You know, I can't really afford a dentist. I would love to. I need to try and talk and draw or something. I'm being depressing right now. You know? People ask how my life is, and I don't think they understand just how absolutely dreadful my life is. But I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for the roof over my head and the space I've been given. You know? So I do my best to work with what I have. As I always have been. I want to eat some donuts. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get back to my brains. Yeah. This thing doesn't make a noise. I wish this thing would make a noise. It's not like the cartoon. I need to... Meh. I want that donut. They're making... 7-Eleven is making their funny donuts. So this one I had to get... I'm not usually into the chocolate, because the chocolate, well, they're pretty, it's like thick. It's on the thick. That's my boyfriend. Oh, yeah. That's food. Oh, yeah. But that's like so much sugar, you know? And look, I love this one. This is like a Homer Simpson donut. Check this out. They're just making... Check that out. They're just making Homer Simpson donuts. That's like perfect. That's crazy. I literally got that just purely because. But normally I get plain glaze. Normally I get plain glaze, and I'm fine with that. Okay. You know, today you go to 7-Eleven and one of these is almost $2. Like $1.65, not even $1.50. Yeah. Everybody's depressing today. It's truly what it is. I don't have the makeup. I don't have the makeup, but I am a goth. If you've seen my sister, oh look, I'm doing the pose. If you've seen my sister, she looks a lot prettier than I, but she can afford to look a bit more like a witch than I do. I wish I could be pretty. I look the best I can. Kind of forgot what I was talking about. About depressing. I want my donuts to not be $2. How many people are here? I don't know who's here. I'm here just to be here. My tailbone hurts because of the Navy. You know, I'm trying to change my posture so I can be healthy, so my bones and my muscles grow correctly. Oh, goodness gracious. My organs are killing me. Oof. You know, I poke up here and I feel everything moving down here. That's how in tune with my organs I am. What was I trying to draw? I have something. Yeah, see, I try to do that, but, you know, my thing is that I don't give a shit about what people think about me. You know, you say, oh, you think nobody cares about you? I care about me, so you should care about you. Like, I can tell that you didn't put a like on the video, but I did. I like my own video because if you don't like it, then who else would? If I don't like myself, what the hell? What am I gonna do? You know? Oh, my guts. Like, my art looks the way it does because I love it. You know? But I look back at what my art used to look like and I'm like, ooh, that looks weird. I thought that was good. Ew. I gotta be Edna mode. Look at my glasses. I'm like a horizontal Edna mode, right? Holy moly, my brains. Oh, I ran out of... Oh, goodness gracious. I had to eat that donut. I'm trying to figure out what happened to me in the replay up in the... because I can see what I'm doing. And my brain turned off. Scary. I became an amoeba. It happens sometimes. It's very scary. Turned into autopilot. My body absolutely needed nourishment, and that donut was in the way. You must draw for yourself. You have to. And I don't even care if anybody was here either, because I would be talking regardless. Oh, here's my controller. This is why I'm tethered. I need to remind myself that, you know, I'm old school. That's why I have to... Yeah. Suddenly I'm reminded how much I would love to go to a dentist. I'm pretty sure I'm dying. of cancer or something. But such is life. We have all seen how we die. And I'm quite sure it won't be the way my brain wants to think it does. So I cannot tell you how I know. And I will not. And I dare not focus on it. I dare not. I dare not. I dare not. Do not interrupt me. For I am let's go look, and I am I'm drawing It's me. Yes. I don't want to have a forehead. My hair is not that dramatic. Get out of here. I wish it was. When I was like a little kid. Well, wasting what time? I'm not sure what time you're wasting. Here, we have all the time in the world. Well, as long as I'm awake. As long as I'm awake, have food, money, drugs, and yeah, food, money, and drugs. As long as I have food, money, and drugs, and sleep, I can do a lot of things. I wish I had enough money for my own. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. Fuck money, man. Man, money can suck ass. I fucking hate money. I fucking hate money. Money can. Oh, my guts. I'm dying. Old art topics, I suppose. But now he looks like an old man. I don't want to look like an old man. I'm not gonna give him a forehead. He's gonna, yeah, have my old hairline. Yeah. And then, but then also have my pretend my hairline never went away. Wish my hair would go like this. Yeah. That's closer. Ooh, my organs. Trying to get my organs to work correctly. I'm sure you can. You can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Ever seen Chihuahuas make that face at you? There we go. It's my serious face. Oh, there we go. Well, that just sounds like you were choosing to suffer in your own personal hell. I could be doing that myself. If I wanted to, I could just go to sleep. My legs, my toes, my bones are all popping and snap, crackle, and poppling. My entire body hurts. And yet, I choose to stand up because I don't want my body to turn into a husk. So, I have to move. It's absolutely painful. I am in constant, tremendous pain. It's perpetual and never-ending. And yet, I choose to stand up. And I choose to make up some stuff right here. Excuse me. Oh look, I can still look like my little... Oh, I like the way this came out. I like having that little... Yes! Look at that. I'm evolving. Because now this little... My Chihuahua self is looking like my dragon self now. We look alike. So now I can be a Chihuahua and a Skukisva. So now what you think is my beard is my silly little cowlick hair. It's very big. But I also still have this. I don't think all of my characters end up with lips. Because I don't want him to look like a tiny old man. I don't want to be a tiny old man. I want to be kind of cute. The whole reason I want to be small is because everybody knows, well, man, everybody knows, like, come on. If you're an adult, like, I'm 35, I turned 35 on the 3rd of January, right? So, I'm 35. What is it? Everybody knows. Well, I grew up with artists and authors. I grew up with artists and authors. Trying to watch my volume. Still. I grew up with artists and authors. So I understood that when people made fictional content, it was not because it was often not a fantasy. It wasn't meant to condone the actions, right? It was. It's more or less. They wanted. I don't know. Some people feel like they missed out on things that they feel would have changed them to be more acceptable. You know? Like, where would I be if I had been a different type of person, you know? I'm trying to make this like the hair I remember I used to have. Where's the back of my skull? There it is. Yeah, so I'm trying to get that. And then my little chihuahua ears would be over here. Big. I'm not like a Yo Quiero Taco Bell chihuahua. I'm an applehead. Because I'm small. I'm the little guy that's in that one short that I made. Oh, Well, when I draw lips, it's because I look at myself. A lot of my art, the reason I try to make an image of myself is because I want to look like my art, you know? I don't want to turn into... I feel like I was being transformed into something disgusting. You know? I went out for a walk. And I came across... Sorry about the noise. I came across 2 mirrors. Here is the one that I have under the desk. And it allowed me to see that my body had been damaged. And so that was when I decided I must stand. No matter how much it hurts, I must stand. I must stand. Right? It just became a thing. Ears go way back there. Oh, well. For me, I suppose I simply grew up. being able to be alone. I was a child, and I just did not enjoy being around people. I was very much the old school book nerd. I was very, very much the old school book nerd that just didn't really do extracurriculars. Oh, I should just make that come out of my ears, huh? I need to get my beauty mark in there. I actually have that. I have actually two on I have the one here, and then I have two on the other side. So, and this here is actually sideburns. Yeah. Oh, I miss having hair like that. I was forced to cut my hair, and now it's damaged beyond repair. I see. Oh, hello, hello. A summer lavandouille. I was. Yeah, kind of happened to me. Yeah, going nuts, being alone, blah blah blah. I suppose that's why I stream. So I don't feel alone. But I'm used to pretending somebody is there. I suppose, well, people are judgmental and they call it schizophrenic, right? They're like, oh, you talking to yourself, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, I'm talking to myself. I'm thinking out loud, right? And I've always done that. And people are like, oh, that's not good. You're talking to yourself, blah blah blah. And it's like, no, I'm thinking and reasoning with myself. You don't do that? And what is it? And when people asked about it when I was in the Navy, right? And I would just tell them, I was like, well, feel free to interrupt anytime, right? Because, and I told my stepbrother this because he kind of had the same issue. Uh-oh. I don't want to glug. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna lose some carbonation. So my stepbrother had the same kind of issue where he had the confidence issue, and it's because you're talking to yourself, right? You talk to yourself, and the reason I told this other person feel free to interrupt at any time, at any moment, right? Because, you know, excuse me. Because, as I told her, I'm reasoning with myself, and I am only as intelligent as I already am. I'm not gonna get any smarter talking to myself. Oh, excuse me. So, if anybody wants to interject or whatever. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling all too well of feeling like you're repeating yourself. I am all too familiar with the sensation of not getting anywhere when you want to. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. But you gotta do your best to continue where you're at from where you're at. You gotta work with what you got, and it sucks. Even when it sucks. Even when it sucks. You gotta do it. Otherwise you're gonna go nowhere. My organs. Oh man, I wish I had infinity snacks. I didn't get salt and vinegar chips. And I really, really, really wanted to order pizza or Long John Silver's. But I didn't. I really would love to. I don't really know what I'm drawing. I'm just kind of... I'm trying to make a persona that makes me happy. I'm tired of looking like I'm dying. You know? I'm always dying. That's what I look like. That's what I look like. I'm a creature. I hate it. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. It makes me want to die. I just want to die. I look like an Andalite. Everybody was like, why don't you want to be a sexy dragon? Don't you want to be... Why don't you want to be sexy? Why don't you want to look like a hot thing? And I'm like... Are we looking at the same thing? Look what I look like. That's what I look like. I look like that. I'm a crumpled mess. That's what I look like. That's what I look like. Everybody's like, why don't you want to be hot? Look at your body. Look at your body. Look at you. And I'm like, well, let me draw what I look like. That's what I look like. That's what I look like. So, I don't know why people complain about what I draw. I draw what I want to look like. I don't want to look like that. People want me to draw that. Banished. Banished. Everybody wants you to be sexy. Be sexy. I need your character needs to be designed with ethical gooning in mind. I need to know the age and birth date and social security number of every single one of your personas and OCs. And I need to know, because if I catch one single one of your fans gooning to one of your underage characters, I am going to tell God on you. And I hope He punishes you for your sins. Do you understand? For serious. Those guys are absolutely serious. I don't know why they're like that. I had no hand in this. I want to be fuzzy. Chihuahua ears. Yeah, it is. Everybody wants to date me for some reason. I don't understand why. I have never once offered a platonic relationship to anyone. The last 3 people I have ever had a relationship with have decided to be dreadful people towards me and spread rumors and lies, many negative things about me, and I do not appreciate it. I miss my old friends. Ooh, I wish I had more snacks. Ooh, greasy donuts. It's so greasy. Come here, Sprinkle. It's so pink and Homer-esque. The Simpsons. Oh, strawberry. The frosting is nice and crusty. You can pick it off. It's not just pink vanilla. They actually bothered to get see, it comes off. They bothered to get strawberry. So that's pretty good. 11-11 got strawberry donut. The bread on its own is, it's, oh, can I do it? Hold up. I'm gonna, oh, it's broken in a couple pieces. Oh no! I thought I could get one big donut piece. Yeah. Look, you can take so much of it off. That's how thick it is. You can just eat the icing if you want. Oh. It crumbled. No. It was kind of nice. It's a shame it fell apart at the end. The bread is just a nice greasy donut. It's like lightly iced. I don't know. That tastes pretty good without glaze at all. It's still got some strawberry flavor from. It's still got some strawberry flavor from the icing. But this is like, that's not sticky at all. Like with the, I think 7-Eleven should make non-glazed donuts. That's really good on its own. It's just greasy bread. That's just greasy bread. That's freaking delicious. Yo, I'm a Mexican, so they have the fry bread. Oh, you're leaving? Alrighty. I'll see you later. I know the feeling, but you just gotta do your best to continue in spite of the things against you. Which is what I'm trying to do right now. My body fights against me every day. It holds me back every morning. But I fight. My skeleton fights my own muscles. My bones will be strong. My bones will be strong. Man, I ate them all snacks. My 2 donuts are gone now. The 2 donuts are inside of me. It actually like a little... I'm not used to having food inside of me. Oh, excuse me. I'm being genuine. For months I was starving. Thanks to the supporters. This month, I've been able to afford small trips, to get food to keep me going. Before I was needing to, I was struggling, very struggling. Ooh. But it feels, I have been able to do things like this, despite how much my body fights me. It's difficult. I understand. Earthquake. It's very difficult. I do understand. We have been taught that being in pain is a sign of weakness, when it is, but being weak is not under your control. My body is in pain. It hurts. I am weak. You must fight. If you do not get up, then you will die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Well, you know what? That actually kind of looks like me. This one? That one. Yeah. They're like furry clown lips. Excuse me. I hate it. My guts are killing me. I lost my double chin. I haven't shaved. Well, it might be a little bit there, but I got a lot came off, so before I colored it in like that, but yeah, now I got my neck back. I missed my neck. My body is giving me false alarms. If you didn't know, I have a broken tailbone. And it just gives me pain every day. And it was responsible for my dreadful posture for decades. Well, maybe a few. Oh boy, I hope I'm not being too loud. Let me check. I hope I'm not being too loud. Hearing notifications. Possibly not. I'm trying to check. Try to keep my volume down. Hopefully it doesn't knock. Anyway, I need a bathroom break. Restroom break. I'll be right back. A return, a return, a return. I had to go poop. And I had to go smoke. I had to go smoke. Every time I go outside to smoke, I gotta do a... Oh, I can't hear myself. I have to do an impression of the announcer from Mortal Kombat. So, you know, if I'm gonna go outside to smoke, I'm going outside to smoke. Whoa. I might be a little... I'm under influence. It's the influence that makes me turn into a guy. I see ya. Where's my controller? Can work on whatever I want. Right? That one? That one. Nothing is there. Free to draw what I want. I don't want to be an ugly creature, like I said. I just don't like what I look like in real life. Everybody wants me to be a thing that they like. Make another creature out of me. It's another creature out of me. No, I don't like that thinking. I hate this thing. I hate everything about it. Excuse me. You know what's hard about drawing glasses people is that my eyes look teeny tiny. My eyes look different shapes because of my glasses. So I'm tempted to draw the shape of my eyes. My eyes look beady because of my glasses, but I get anime eyes when I take off my glasses. You know? I do kind of have bags and sunken eyes, but I look weird. Well, I feel like I'm trying to make eye contact with the camera so I don't look weird, but I feel like I feel like I get 1,000-yard stare when I can't see shit. I'm blind. Like, I actually, yeah, everything's, I mean, I can see, everything's kind of like, it's just blurry. I got astigmatism, so there's like fuzziness to it. I'm not sure what things are supposed to look like, you know? I only had contacts one time in my life. But I only use these because I like the visual range I get. Because I get a lot of peripheral. I like being able to look with my eyes. I like being able to use my eye muscles to, like, you know, do that. But if I have narrow vision, teeny lenses, I gotta be like Buster Keaton Batman, you know? Is that the right one? The one that didn't have a neck? Ugh. My sternum. But yeah. I'm getting my body to change. You know? If anybody saw me before this, I looked dreadful. I didn't like the way I looked. I banished this creature. Go away. I didn't like you. You weren't cute. I'm scared to shave. I don't know what I look like underneath this. You know? And I'm so pale from the stress. I have not been able to turn brown for a while. I miss the color that I had. You know? If you've ever seen old pictures of me, I looked very different. But I just, you know, talk about many things about my life that are depressing. And I don't got a lot of things to feel up about. So it's like the depressing parts are there, so I know that where I'm at is better than where I was a few months ago. I did get to visit my parents. Right after my birthday. They looked about the same. I don't know. I don't want to think about them. I wish to work on my cartoons and use the support y'all bring me to make, you know, to expand my world. I appreciate being able to live here. Bonk. I really I don't know. I want to be here. Not over there. trying to. One of my eyebrows is messed up. It's this one. It does this, but then it does that. It's not. I like to do a full M for this character, but it's very subtle. Yeah, this one where it's just a little wiggle. It goes right. Yeah. It's literally, yeah, like that. Sometimes I draw it, but I got a scar there. That's all that is. A little injury when I was a kid, so yeah, this eye? Yeah. This side of my face, I guess, kinda, if you look a little too closely, this side of my face is a little, it's very subtle, and I hate looking at it. Like if I let, my Navy portrait, you can see it. It's really prominent, and I hate it. I hate looking at it. I got a fucking sloth from the Goonies face. I want my Chihuahuas to have big eyes. To have big circle eyes. But I don't want... This is me not... This one. Over here. Yeah. And then I got two like that. I have a nose. Chihuahua nose. Soy Chihuahua. No toca Chihuahua. Oh yeah, what if I do the little silly, little circly thingy? People were trying to say this little guy was a cub, and I guess I'm kinda doing close-ups of him now. And it's like, no, he's supposed to be me. It's... The story is... The story and the lore is complicated. But it makes sense. If you know the Patchy lore... You know the Patchy lore, Patchy is like... Well... The early Patchy lore is like 25 something, because I was like 29 when I made Patchy, I think. So Patchy is like me in my 20s, and so now this new guy is me today in my 30s. All of my characters are like that. So Kunti is me growing up from 13 to 2020-ish. 2018, I think. And then Patchy. Kunti was kind of dead. He was actually killed, remember? People need to, like... People don't take my lore seriously, but it's very deep if you pay attention. So Kunti died, and Patchy was the new, like, persona, right? So that's how I kind of did things. But also, Tanuk was a persona. He died too. Tanuk became Just a Tear. And Just a Tear was a persona. It's very... people try to make fun of me for having, like, they're like, oh, your lore is deep, like, I'm like, well, that's my lore. I can make my lore deep if I want. Why? What's wrong with having deep lore? Are you jealous of my deep lore? So anyway, I don't want my persona to be ugly. Well, not me. I don't know. People are mean, and I don't want to be ugly. But I end up ugly anyway. I'm a chihuahua. I like being a chihuahua. I had to lock in. I don't know. It's very old school furry would have Mr. Mistopheles hair. You know? The cats, they're shaped like this. You know, Mr. Mistopheles. Or Figaro. And I guess I'm addicted to that shape. I don't have the hairline to do it anymore. I miss my hairline. I want bangs. I miss my bangs. I wish I could afford new follicles. I wish I had more food. I'm hungry. I mean, I have a bag of lasagna. I have a bag of lasagna. It's delicious. And I also have Dr. Pepper. So, it is not as if, I don't, it's not as if, I have, things to be happy, you know? There's food to eat that tastes good. That lasagna, instant food is good. And I got a full thing of Dr. Pepper, so A 2-liter. Yeah. Do some more. Here we are. Doodling. I just wanna... I don't wanna be a person. 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 No. No. Die. I hate you. I hate you. I don't want to be human. I will not be human. I will not be human. I will not be human. I hate being human. I will be... no Tokachiwawa. Look at me, elite scene. I hate this picture. Die. Where? I think I'm hearing thunder or something. Spooky noises. Reference. This is meant to be like not safe for work or something. It's easier to be an artist on PicArt2. I'm worried that any of my shapes will be unacceptable or something. I don't know. Being a human is unacceptable. Look at my body. Don't look at it. Oh, what am I looking at? What am I looking for? Well, it's kind of why my what's it called? My resolution is low. So certain things are blurred by default. I'm thinking of things to do. Oh, I need my references. Let's see. And then in here I have many, they're my references, but some of them can be not safe for work. But like they're censored, but I don't know. It's hard to. I gotta put my. I'm gonna put my reference on the other window. Where in PicArt2, I could put it here. But I need one for myself. Oh, I don't have my Control-C. Control-V. And now I have my reference here. See it momentarily up here. And now it's over here where you can't see it. Oh, my body wants food that's not cold or leftovers. I wish I could just order a hamburger at will, but I need the money for it. That is a luxury that I do not need to afford right now. I'm attempting to save. It's difficult because I enjoy food And food is... I'm trying to make food a luxury now. I don't appreciate it. You see, back in the old days, a hard-working person could go into McDonald's and buy a decent chicken sandwich for a single dollar. Today, that same chicken sandwich is like $5 now. Remember, the footlong at Subway used to be $5. It is now $8, I believe. Ooh, my sciatica. Peanut butter. Ooh, what happens to the green in Jif? Ho 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 ho, it is transparent. Look at that. Where's my head? Ooh. Ooh. My tether. I want some peanut butter. Everybody has been talking about protein. And protein, I've been known about protein for decades because I was in the Navy and needed this. Peanut butter. You just need one jar. Survival. Survival load, just big fat tablespoon like that. You're good to go. Mwah. Whoa. Crunchy. It's so good. Mwah. You need that for a quick boost. You need a quick calorie load. And then a tiny bit of sugar. Ooh, nice hiss. Like the MRE channel or whatever. Rodeo Dr. Pepper. That's how you know I'm from Texas. Alrighty, got reference up there. Where's my tia Luciana? Awitzin. There you are. Nancing. She should be Nancing Chihuahuas. I'm gonna change her name. Yo, let me open up her. I need her reference. I must change her name to know it. She will be Nancing Chihuahuas. Nancing Chihuahuas. Tlazotla Chihuahua. Ay, Chihuahua, Tlazotla Chihuahua. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Yes, it recognized my writing. Go. Enter. Nope. Come on. Delete that. Yes. Enter. Okay. Don't look at my body. I know I turned off the sound. So now you just hear my computer going. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe I needed the silence. I got rabbit teeth, so I get some. Sometimes I turn French and have Z's. Sometimes I turn into a snake and have. Or a beaver and have the whistle. There she is. Awitzin Lusaena will become Nansin Chiwakoa. 5. Say that. $26. Nansin Chiwakoa. Chiwakoa. Oh, spelled it. Typo. Chiwakoa. So Awitzin. Awit is like auntie, like Awitzin. Sin at the end is like auntie, like with respect, like, oh, I love you, auntie, you know. Awitzin, you know, instead of awit, you know. So is auntie. So the idea was she was like an aunt, like Aunt Posey, right? Oh no, Aunt Posey. But because I have my own little persona under her care now. Because I can do that. What is it? Nansin is mother instead of aunt. So now I kind of had her being the leader of the witches that Aunt Posey is part of. You know, the coven with Baba Yaga, right? Have y'all been paying attention to the lore? I have a hair on my face that's poking me. Oh, there it is. It's in front of my face, but I can't see it. It's tangling. Nansin Chiwakoa. Oh, and her name, Chiwakoa, is not just Chihuahua and Koa like serpent. Siwat means woman. Siwat means woman. So Chihuahua is kind of a play on that. Chihuahua, right? Because these people are dogs. So Siwalme would be women. Chihualme, the Chihuahua people, right? So many of these people are the Chihualme, right? So, but there is a character in Mesoamerican lore called Siwakoa, meaning the same thing, you know, woman, serpent. She is the serpent woman. Siwakoa. So this is mine. She's Chiwakoa, right? Because if you have not seen her lore, here it is. Where? Just put this here. I don't have the one that has me in it. I like the one that has me. I updated it, but I didn't do it correctly. Look, there's Patchy. Patchy is 4 feet tall. I am like 3. I'm smaller. But I will punch Patchy. I would beat him up. I would. I don't. Patchy. But that's how big she can become, because she's Chiwakoa. Look, that's how you would write it. Chi. Wa. Ko. Wa. Or Chiwakoa. the last the tia chiwakoa. So this says we've seen Lucianas. So Luciana is a plant. I named them all after flowers if you didn't know. But this says she is not a real snake. She is a magical snake. So she's not a cobra, she just knows what one looks like. So she becomes one to look cool. Because she's a witch. So she can do that. So she turned green because she wanted to. Because she is a witch. And she can do that. But it's because of her powers. That's why she's green. So I want to change her name. She becomes... I can keep that actually. This... I'll write it up there. Go up there. This goes here. This goes here. Boom. No. There we go. I get to write stuff on my own. It's okay, computer. You can zoom in. Yeah, there you go. Let me travel over to the right. Remember how I said I am a applehead? Let me find my reference. Where is my reference? I am right here. Look at Oitsen. It's me. Look at me. I wonder if my goodness. My I should put underwear on him, huh? For YouTube. Where's my figures? Here we are. Figures. There we are. Click on that, and then I can click here. Let's go connect. The name is meant to be what Nancine calls me, because she thinks it's cute. But I can do that because I can write that. I can do what I want. I'm a dragon. I'm gonna put underwear on. We just have to do this. There we go. Oops. There we go. Yeah. And I can put in the ink. And now. Yeah. No one can tell. They're like, yo, that character was naked a minute ago. And now they're not. Because I am a genius. I need to fix his stomach because I drew this character not knowing what my body was becoming. I was hunched over, and I had Gundam tilt. It actually hurts. I can't. It hurts to try to return that to that position because I have such an arch now. I return my back. That's muscles, you know. That's holding it into place. So I drew the stomach like that because being forward, my stomach would just go, it would just go out. I couldn't I couldn't flex to hold my shape up. So I would, you know, this would just be round, and that's what I drew there. And so now that went away. Like this just goes in. You hold it like, you know what? I could edit it like right in the fly, like right here. Literally just do this. Check this out. I'm this kind of artist. Maybe do one of these. Check this out. Here we go. Yeah. I'm showing off. Let's see, the ink. Yeah. I've developed thigh gap. You would not believe I have thighs. Getting my Simon Thelmont. Getting my Simon Belmont thighs. There we go. This belly button just go right up there. Yeah, goes right there. That. There we go. This is the corrections. Black. And I have this right here. Yeah. That's my thigh bombs. And then I got my guts right there. That's the underwear goes right there. And you don't see anything down there. Yeah. Goes that way. I needed to illustrate how this works anyway. You know how to world build and make clothing for your personas. There we go. It's actually really cozy having a big old waistband like that. I know people probably saw my thing on Twitter. There was somebody trying to complain about me seeing myself. Ooh, what? Oh, oops. I meant, what? Oh, this goes right here. There we go. There we go. And this. There we go. Okay. And see, it goes across, so. Oh yeah, the butt. Yeah, that lifted up. See? So, okay. So basically what I was drawing was like, I had like, you know, I was fat, so I developed fupa, you know? And I didn't realize it. So I was like bloated, and like I had like chunk that, I don't know, I don't know. It didn't look right on me. But here we are, drawing. Now that I know where my ribs are. It's nice I can just draw on here sometimes, but none of these corrections are going to be on the transparencies that I create. These are like low quality, so these are like low quality edits, so I have to be mindful of what I make here, and then eventually make high quality versions of these edits. Check this out. There we go. Yeah, that's where that needs to go. You know, I always say I hate my ribs. There we go. That goes right there. Oops. No! There we go. That matches what's here. Yeah. It's not meant to be super complicated, but if you pay attention, they're not that bad. Where's the corrections? There we go. All that's there is the tail, though. That's how I censor myself. All that's in there is the tail. Underwear goes right on there. Yeah, there we go. See. Underwear. Don't look at me. Oh. And then I can do that. Check it out. Yeah, there we go. Trying to make it look normal. I like these little twisties. So, I have oddly gotten into wearing like form shapewear, and I have understood like the fundoshi style, and like having the thick waistband is very comfortable. And I kind of realize that it kind of makes good underwear for big tails, like snakes and stuff, because it gives room to hold the tailbone. That's actually why I started wearing stuff like that, because it started supporting my spine. So now my back is like hurting less. Like I immediately, everything is like going where it needs to be, you know? I feel different. I feel good. Uh-oh. when we tried to do this, I was like, hey, you can't edit raster graphics. There we go. Right there. No. I don't know. People act funny around guys wearing shapewear. It's like, I want to be beautiful too. Being a beautiful man is very difficult. Like, let me be attractive. It's hard to be attractive without somebody wanting to desire you. And if they cannot have you, they make your life hell. And I wish that were not the case. But it seems to be everywhere. Duplicate some underwear, put it right here. Duplicate, grab that, delete, and then this one goes over here. Yeah. I'm gonna move it right there. Yeah. And now I can do that. And then there we go. Instant underwear. And I think that's just how it would be. You support it right underneath. And if you got a big tail, it holds your tail up. So you got good posture. That's how furry posture should be. Anthro posture for big tails. Or maybe tails in general. Because that's your spine. A tail is your spine. You have so many muscles attached to that. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of the way I would draw my characters is drawn wrong because my body was misshapen for a very long time. I was a crumpled mass, and I hated it. I looked disgusting. So I had to look. I'm completely different. Can you tell? I'm invisible because I have, I turned the music off too. Where did my pen go? My pen fell into the back rooms. Give me a moment while I attempt to locate my pen. My stylus. Meow. Oh boy. Where has it gone? What the hell? My pen. The pen I need to draw with. Goodness gracious. Give me a moment while I locate my pen. Ghosts. Ghost stole my pen. I don't appreciate it. Oh man. What the hell? Where could it have gone? It really did sound like it got launched. Like it fell and then it started making Half-Life Valve Source Engine error noises. It went boom, 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 boom. And then I can't see it. I don't know where it went. And I don't have sunglasses on. I got my regular glasses on. No, man, don't tell me it fell to the other side. That's so annoying. How could it have fallen over there? Physics just decided to be very odd for a second. I can't draw. I cannot navigate. Do need to save. I like my underwear. I look cute. Might delete later. No, I won't. Noncing. Oops. Do a quick Z. Do a Y, because nothing changed. I'll save it. And then... Wait, what? Oh, go ahead and Z and then save, because I clicked with the brush. And now, let's go here and save. I got distracted. I was talking about chihuahuas. And now my pen is gone. A ghost stole my pen and threw it behind the desk. I don't appreciate it. How dare you? How dare you? Ghosts. I don't appreciate it. I wish I would bully someone else. Ghosts. Part-time Nawali. She is my Nawali. I love her. She is my Nawali. Ay, Chihuahua, Tlazotla, Chihuahua. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. I don't even know why I have this plugged in. What am I listening to? I'm listening to nothing. Nothing but my own thoughts. Anyway. Here's the name. Wait, what was I changing over here? I gave myself underwear. That's what I like, right? Oh, because I wanted to censor myself so it doesn't look like I'm naked. Even if I'm not, even if I'm not naked, look, I take off my underwear and it doesn't really look like I'm too, like, there's nothing there. I don't want them to look like there is. Oh, I need that. It's quite a difference, though. Because I was a bloated creature that didn't know what my body looked like. And I needed to stand up straight. And that's what I drew. But I have a big butt in there. Because that's my dream. I want to have a butt that can... Look, I got the triangle shape. This is like... It kind of goes straight down. I want to go out. You know? Well, I'm on YouTube and I'm not allowed to show you. If this were Pikachu, I could. But not here. That's why I got pants on. Oh no, my belt is falling. I hate... All of my clothes fall off of me because I used to be very fat. And now I'm not fat anymore. I'm a skeleton. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I wish I could afford Long John Silver. My character looks cute in underwear. The neighbor made a noise that sounded like it sounded like Strong Bad's chair. Woohoo! That's what it sounded like. Woohoo! Oh look, I like this. This is what my eyes look like. Right? I do look like that. I look fucking creepy. I know people say, they're like, oh, why do you look like that? Because I really do. I know I look like that. I do look like I'm just drawing my own face. That's just my own face. This is what I looked like earlier. It's me. It's my persona. I look like me. I'm paler though, look. Well, if you could tell what I look like here, it's supposed to be the same color, but I can tell in the picture it doesn't look the same. But that's light, this is pigment. I wish I could just be brown. Look at my other persona over there, brown. I miss the color. I miss being brown. Let's see. I'm still What's Gakonet, which is the name that Nancy calls me because she thinks it's cute. She named me that. The birth name in Nahuatl, in Aztec Nahuatl, my name is Two Vulture. Ome, two. I don't think you would just write it, but you would call me Two Vulture. This is Ome Coscacuautli. Ome Coscacuautli. Ome. This is made up glyphs called Nawascript. I think it looks cool, but you can read it. Ome go ska guach gli gi Two Vulture, or What's Gakonet, or What's Kapili, What's Kapilzin. I make up different names that she can call me. And one is Chichiwiwi, which means stupid dog. Like I forget the actual words that I combined, but if you look around, you really can just make up your own frickin' things. You say Chichiwiwi, Chichiwawa, Chichiwiwi. That's kind of the voice. I sort of speak in her voice already. Two Vulture. Omekoska Kwaki. Omekoska. What am I looking for? Let's see, I changed his name. Corrected underwear. Would it be right there? Hang on. No? I'm trying to check reference, like what looks normal. I'm trying to figure it out. Save. I'll just save it. This is correct. I don't need to. But this one, nothing. Right. font text. I've done a lot to do nothing, haven't I? Nonsense. No. Why must you be incorrect? Nonsense. My hand is being incorrect. Nonsense. Nonsense? Chiwakoa. It's technically somewhat forbidden to know her true name, and yet she uses it to attract others, to make them believe that they have power. It's how she invented cell phones. That you know, the stone I showed in the other lore? Oops. No, don't paste. Chi. Oh. Copy. Paste. Chiwa. Goa. Chiwa Goa. Making your own font is kind of cool when it looks consistent. Oh, check that out. Chiwa Goa. Wait, what if I make it like... How does the... There's a... Lateral, I forget. It's an actual... thing. No, that looks like shit. Just do it right. Go up there. Want there to be some... Yeah, some control. Nansin Chiwako. The lore is so deep. Let me write it in the glyph. I need vanilla script. Oops. I have all the letters here. Nunci. None. Nazi. Nazi Chibukoa. I can actually write some of it. Chi. Wa. Go. Nansen Chiwako. These trees are Lucina. Lucina, so that's why the trees were there, but no, they don't really make sense. They just kind of look nice. But all the witches to each other, they know them by like flower names. So technically Aunt Posy is supposed to have a name, but I've kind of abandoned that. So there's some lore left over from other stuff that I don't care about. It's there, it's canon, but I don't care about it yet. Look, see deerhead chihuahua. She's a different kind of chihuahua. That's why she's like this. I want to redo her thing too, because I need to edit her as well. All of this is still canon, but I just need to. It needs to be up to date. Ooh, I'm tired. What time is it? Ooh, 2 a.m. Excuse me. I'm sort of testing the waters to see what I can do on YouTube. See how many people show up. See who cares to talk when I'm here. And right now it actually feels nice hearing it being quiet, and I can see my voices down here. And hopefully this volume is not disturbing anyone. So, if there's nobody out there that wants any art from me, I really just wanted to warm up my arm. The last few days have been difficult readjusting because my money rarely comes in. This recent month was the first time in a very long time where money that resembled a paycheck came in, and I was able to eat food and have my, the medicine that keeps me focused, even if I'm kind of like talking and playing around and fidgeting, I'm probably talking to like no one, but as I said earlier, talking to myself is something I do a lot. So talking to a camera is, I'm no stranger to doing that as well, to keep myself company. I don't know. I think some people find pity in that. And yet, I don't know, freaking give me money so I can go outside. Up until a couple weeks ago, I had like 13 cents in the bank. And then I had to wait 2 weeks for the Subscribe Star payout. And I finally got here. And I was very blessed because I thought I was only going to get $150, but I ended up getting like nearly 200, which is amazing. That means my phone was paid and I was able to eat food. I can buy stuff to cook, or I can save it. I can put it in my savings so I never have to worry about it. And then bills are being paid. So finally, I feel like I'm saving for once. It's slow, My life is always so slow. I've never been allowed to be fast or to relax. I don't know. I hope I'm getting somewhere. And here I was able to doodle a little bit. I'm trying to get back into that groove. Like I said, it's rough getting back on track when you're cold turkey for a little bit and then you get back to being hyper focused. Your brain wants to do everything at once, but you can't do that. You have many things to do. But anyway, I should take this time since it's definitely post 2 a.m. 2:04. I will go ahead and get going. Thank you for keeping me company. Bye.